Now, this Sunday is another chance to win $100,000. Who couldn't use that? I could. Download the app and enter your 6 picks in the NFL Sunday Challenge contest for a chance to win. Fox Bet Super 6 is giving away nearly $8 million to over 80,000 winners. So be sure not to miss out. All right, so Skip's Cowboys climbing up in the power rankings since losing to the Bucs and Tom Brady week 1. With Cooper Rush as their backup quarterback actually in charge now, they've gone undefeated and skyrocketed to number 5 on USA Today and Bleacher Report's latest power rankings, 2 of them. This after being ranked as low as 27 following that season opening loss. Shannon, how do you explain this crazy climb for the Cowboys?
Well, I didn't think they were as bad as 27th, even though they lost the game opening night to Minnesota. I never thought they were the 27th best football team at all the NFL. There are only a handful of teams, Skip, with 4 wins. The Eagles have 5. They're only undefeated team. And then you have the Bills, the Vikings, the Chiefs, and the Giants. And so they're rising by default. They're one of the worst teams if you look at it. The Eagles are 1, Bills, Chiefs are 2. So when you look at it, I think the Vikings are ranked in front of them. And then they're 5, and I think the Giants is down a little further. So they might be one of the worst 4-1 teams there is in the NFL. Is that any consolation to you?
Interesting. Yeah.
Look, the Cowboys defense is playing great. I will not deny that. I will give you that. They're one of the 3 or 4 best defenses in all of football. Where I can't, and Cooper Rush is very limited, but where I can't get down with you and the way we part ways and the way that I had to get my lawyer to file charges against you is that you keep saying Cooper Rush is better than Dak Prescott. That's why I had to take you to court, because I think something is wrong with you.
Yet I'm going to take you to court for slandering Cooper Rush by saying he's limited. I need you to explain how he's limited. Limited how?
Intern.
How is he limited? You can't explain it because you see nothing wrong. I'm just saying. I countersued.
Last week, the Cowboys had 76 yards passing, when you include their sack yardage. The last time they won a game with such few passing yards, 2001.
Did they win?
Skip, I just told you that. You gonna let me finish my point? All I'm saying is that if Dak Prescott was the quarterback, Dak Prescott would be in the MVP conversation, right?
Really?
Dak Prescott would be in the MVP conversation because you'd be 4-1 and Dak Prescott would be throwing for like 255, 260 yards.
How was he on opening night against Tampa?
Help
me out.
He was better than what Cooper Rush would have been.
Really?
Yes.
He was QBR of 19.5?
Cooper Rush would have had a Baker Mayfield QBR. And we know what that is. That's an Elway number, 7.
Dak threw for a 134 against the Bucs and managed to score 3 total points.
Let that sink in for a second. Your guy threw for 102 yards and went by 2 scores. Dak threw for 130 yards and they lost by 2 scores. To go figure.
Was my guy called upon to do anything more than what he did?
Your guy's only called upon because what he can do. I don't buy a shower curtain to use it as drapes. It's a shower curtain. I put it in my shower so I don't wet the floor. So he is what he is. They brought the intern in. He's filling in. He got a limited role. And then you know what? All internships have to end.
Yeah.
They got to end.
You got to go back to school.
Gotta go. Yep. And this school is with the headset, holding the clipboard and helping Dak.
That's it.
Yep.
Period, end of story. Nobody's going to want him. He will fade into NFL obscurity.
Dak coming to get his job back.
Okay. The same Dak that you call middle of the pack Dak. Huh. Interesting.
Your guy is not even in the pack. He's an outsider.
By the way, the spread has gone up to 6, Philly by 6, so I'll take the 6 points right here, right now.
I'll
take 6 points for 10 cases.
We go bet these 3 to 5 cases, and you go take Cooper Rush straight up.
No, I can't. I can't take an intern straight up. Why would I do that? I can't take a jag of just another guy.
What's not to like about him?
Yeah.
What's not to like on your chances?
I keep asking you. You tell me everything, that he's limited. He's fatally flawed. I don't know how. I can't see it with my eyes.
Well, let's go ahead and bet the
But I need a new TV, I guess.
You do?
Huh?
I'm getting you one for Christmas.
I'll take the 6 right now.
Nope.
No?
Get no points.
Really? No points with Cooper Rush?
None.
Stuck with Rush?
None.
You're kidding me. So help me out on this also,
Yes.
Mr. Hall of Famer. So I sat over here the week after Dallas lost a game and Dak Prescott, and I told you, sitting right here in this seat, when they plunged to 27th in one of the power rankings, but probably most of them, but 27th consensus.
Yeah.
I said, that is insanely wrong.
Yes.
I told you, we still have Micah. We still have 11 from heaven. We still have the defense intact. We've lost nothing off the defense.
Right.
And I told you, I sat right here and laughed at this because I said, Cooper Rush is pretty good. He will hold it down. He might even take it up a level. Yeah, well, he did. He held it down. And in fact, he didn't just keep the seat warm. He created a hot seat for Dak Prescott.
I noticed when you talk about you guys are not 27th, you keep talking about the defense, but I didn't hear you mention C.D. Dam. I didn't hear you mention Michael Gallup. Okay. I didn't hear you mention anything about the offense. All you keep talking about is your defense.
I was just about to do that because think how limited this offense was with Dak Prescott because all the weaknesses were already there because you're going to start a rookie at left tackle. You're going to start a nobody at left guard. You basically have a nobody at center. And you, the Hall of Fame tight end, told me my receiving core is wanting because they lost average. Amari Cooper because they gave him away. I said addition by subtraction.
And he's looking good, ain't he?
You said, hey.
He got more touchdowns.
They're going to miss Amari.
Yeah.
And Dalton Schultz got franchise tagged as the tight end, and I tried to defend him. Well, at least he got the franchise tag. He's been a no-show with Cooper Rush at quarterback, a no-show. He banged up his knee, but the point is he has no connection with Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush doesn't throw to tight ends. He doesn't seem to need to throw to tight ends.
But Noah Brown.
He's working with a limited offense because you told me Zeke is washed. That's what you said before the year. You said there's no way he's going to have a bounce-back contractual year here as he tries to play his way back into the good graces because at the end of this year, Jerry can cut him without any real penalty under the salary cap.
Right.
So you told me, well, he's on his way out then. So that's what Cooper Rush was stuck with. And guess what? Their point differential over this 4-game stretch, which is all that really matters in the end, do you outscore by how many points the opposition? The total point differential over the 4 games that he started makes them 4th in the league in point differential over those 4 games.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's pretty great.
That ain't because of him. It's because of the defense.
Okay.
And know it.
Then how did this team fall all the way to 27th? I laughed out loud.
Skip, even that day, and I said, Skip, no, they're not the 27th.
But you told me they were done, that they were dead. They didn't have Tyron Smith, and they didn't have Dak Prescott, and they're over, and they're out.
Skip, when we were discussing the Cowboys, I told you what was happening to Ty Smith. The injuries were coming with greater frequency.
They were.
And they were keeping him out for longer periods of time. So you was counting on Ty Smith to be out. Like, well, why would you do that considering he's missed so many games over the last 5 years? Okay, Zeke, I said the same thing. I said, Skip, you've never seen a back go down for 5 straight years and then hit the reset button and bounce back up. So I was trying to explain to, and I also said about CD, I said, Skip, yeah, he's a good. I say, but I don't see special. I don't see Jordan Jefferson. I don't see some of these young receivers that you like. That's a difference maker. Okay. I don't see that in him.
So please explain how, with all those liabilities on offense, that Cooper Rush in his first 4 National Football League starts, and it's hard to start just thrown in cold in this league. Yeah. You see what happens to the first-year starters.
Yeah, but the man skipped the man damn near granddad.
Okay, well, he's 28 years of age.
Yeah, he's old.
But that he has no experience actually playing quarterback in NFL games.
Let me ask you a question. Here's the thing.
Okay, you didn't let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
How do you explain that in his first 4 starts, he did something nobody's ever done in the history of this league in first 4 starts? He had 90-plus passer ratings in all 4 of the games. Never happened before.
You know I'm gonna get.
It's called passer ratings.
You know what I'm gonna get back to you? I'm gonna get back to you, and I'm gonna find out the points that guys in their first, not everybody, obviously it's too many, but I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at a few guys in their first 5 starts. How many points did their defense give up? It's going to be hard for me to believe that somebody in their first 5 starts, their defense gave up fewer points than
but you could have a 90-plus passer rating in a loss, and he didn't lose.
No. I just want.
You could have it. You could play well, and the team around you folds.
But most of the time, when teams give up 10 points, they're winning those games, unless Dak had a bad situation. But his defense wasn't like what it is now. The defense was taking the ball away for Cooper Rush. Sunday, Skip, the man had 102 yards.
Well, I told you that's all he needed.
That's all he could get.
Okay, they jump out to a 9-0 lead that should have been 10-0. He's like, no.
Why only 10? Why only 10? He had the ball several times for that. Should have been 17, 24-0.
The Rams are the defending champs. They're playing at home.
No, you got to
playing for their lives.
No, they ain't no defending.
Wait a minute. They have the best defensive tackle in the history of the game, according to Shannon Sharpe.
You can't take that trophy away. You don't defend anything. You will start a quest for a new one. They can't take that trophy. You can't take that trophy away. Somebody else about to get 57 Super Bowl.
Did Aaron Donald play on Sunday?
You tell me. Did he play?
Well, you tell me. I'm asking.
He got
yes,
2 sacks, forced fumble, and a holding call.
Okay. Did Jalen Ramsey play on Sunday? Did he make it hard on CeeDee Lamb? Yeah.
Hold on. Matt Stafford played too, and Matt Stafford hasn't been good this year. Do you realize, Skip, in his 3 losses, he's been sacked 19 times? That's over 6 times a game. I don't really know how many guys going to be able to withstand that onslaught.
Do you know how many times Cooper Rush has stood tall and strong in the pocket with fearless poise and delivered an accurate pass on time with a free rusher hitting him right in the mouth? Check out the tape. Check it out.
The man has been sacked 2 or 3 times.
He gets rid of the football. It's Brady-esque. That's what Brady does. You say, why didn't Brady get sacked? Well, it's because he gets rid of it on
Brady
time.
gets sacked, and then they call roughing the pass, and they give him the ball back. Stop it.
They did. Oh, did. That was a Tua play. You know it? I know it.
No, it wasn't no Tua.
Okay? So, you know the old expression, egg on face? I don't know where it came from. I don't know what it means, but I know what it means. I don't know literally what it means, but I know figuratively what it means. Egg on face.
Well, they used to, I guess when somebody was upset at you hecklers, they threw egg in.
Okay. Well, Cooper Rush throws eggs as well as he throws football because he's got egg on face of national media people from sea to shining sea, sea to weeping sea, because everybody is embarrassed by Cooper Rush. Do you understand that? You've been embarrassed by Cooper Rush.
I just want you to know.
You've been humiliated by Cooper Rush, so you're dismissing him as an intern, and you keep daring the devil that has been Cooper Rush. He's your devil.
You see how you talking?
Yeah.
And so you're getting real uppity, Skip, over there right now.
I'm not. I'm just spitting facts.